Hey, reseller party people, it's Billy with Rock Candy Reseller. It's Monday morning and we've got a lot of stuff to go through. We're going to go through our sales from over the weekend and then we'll touch base with our numbers from last week. So let's get into it.
1, 2.
It is Saturday morning and we've got a handful of things to ship out today. I do ship out 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. Sunday there's no shipping, so there you go. Thing going out is a Britney Spears Funko. Sorry, I've got it already wrapped in bubble wrap. But it's the I'm a Slave for You Funko, and she has the snake around her neck. And we were actually on vacation seeing family in Texas at the beginning of January, and I had to go by a FedEx Kinko's to print something out while we were there, and they were having like a 80% off sale on some of their Funko Pops. I didn't even know FedEx Kinko's sold Funko Pops. But anyway, I think this was like $3, $3.50, something like that. Sold it for $7.50 plus shipping, so I think I sold it for $11 and something. So nothing to write home about, but hey, 100% profit basically, 80% profit, something like that. So there you go. All right, next thing I sold is a CD for the band Verbena, and this is La Musica Negra. And this features, he went by the name Scott Bondi during the recording of this, and I think during the whole band's existence. But A.A. Bondi is the name you might know him by now. So he's kind of an alt-folk guy nowadays, and I really liked some stuff I heard probably going all the way back to like 2012, something like that. So I started digging into, like I said, I really liked his style, really liked the stuff he was putting out. So I started digging into his past and trying to find other music from him. And this was a band that he was part of years prior to that. And this is more in an alt-rock kind of genre, but really good stuff. Hard to find CD. I've had it listed for well over a year. Was part of my personal collection. Like I said, I was trying to find more music from this guy. So I listened to this CD a lot, liked it, and then decided, okay, I downloaded it. So time to sell it over a year ago. And just wouldn't sell, but somebody from Austria just bought it. So it's funny how somebody here in the US could buy it with shipping and everything for like $6. Somebody in Austria probably has been looking for this, finds it on my site, and spends, including shipping, over $20 for a CD to get it from California to Austria. So that always surprises me in the eBay world, how when something is important to somebody, they'll spend the money, So anyway, like I said, so this is going out for, it was a little over $20, including shipping, going to Austria. Sold another 100 pack of these outer protective sleeves for records for $17.95. So that is going out today. International order going out today is a true original press from 1971. Marvin Gaye's legendary What's Going On. And it didn't play, the cover's not in the best shape, and it played VG-ish. Had some surface noise and some crackle and pop here and there. So rather than trying to put it up there as a buy it now for a large price, I put it up as an auction starting at $12, hoping the price would run up since it's an original press. It did not, unfortunately, and it sold for the original $12. that I started the auction at, and it sold to an international buyer from Germany. So again, just like with that Verbena CD, it's amazing what people will pay because they can't get it in their country. So he bought the album for $12, but all in, including international shipping, I know it's over $30 for a VG condition original press of Marvin Gaye's What's Going On. So it's just, it always is interesting to me, when you can't get something, what it's worth to you to get that, from the United States to Germany and what they will pay to get it there. So anyway, thank you to the international buyer in Germany, and this will be on its way. Record that's going out today is actually a 12-inch single from the alternative band XTC. It's the kind of maxi single for the song Grass, but I think the song that kind of overtook that one in importance on the B-side is their song Dear God, which every time I hear that song, it just reminds me, it's just an incredible song. I remember the first time I heard that on alternative rock radio, probably K-Rock FM here in the Los Angeles area, and just a great song. I remember it had a great video to it also, and so 12-inch single for Grass. One of the songs on the B-side is the legendary Dear God, and this is going out the door for $12. And I sold some more drumsticks today. I have one person buying 2 pairs for about $16.50, and then somebody else bought 3 pairs for about $26. So those will be going out today also. Do occasionally go out and look for items that I can acquire for a low price that I can try and sell for a higher price. And I guess out in the business world, that's referred to as retail arbitrage. So this is a perfect example of that. This is a Tommy Hilfiger woman's kind of pullover sweater type deal that my wife actually found. We bought this, I think, from TJ Maxx or Marshalls or somewhere like that for $12.99. It was brand new with tags, perfect, no flaws. And this is going out the door today for $42. So I have tons of protective supplies, top loaders, card savers, the penny sleeves, all those kind of things that any card collector would need. So because I already have them and I can acquire them through wholesale, I also sell them. So these are Card Saver 2s, which are semi-rigid card holders. They're not as rigid as a top loader, so they're still a little bit flexible, but made out of hard poly plastic. And I sell packages of 50 for $7.95 free shipping. And I have a couple of orders of those going out today. I showed you in a previous video that I found about a quarter of a case of drumsticks that I didn't even know I had. So I've been selling through those pretty quickly. Someone today just picked up a couple of pairs of drumsticks for about $15, so I'll be getting those packaged up and out of here. And a lot of my videos, just about every day, I sell a retail pack of 100 of these clear poly sleeves. These are outer sleeves that the records go into. This would be an example where you can put the whole cover sleeve inside of here, and it protects your record, keeps it dust free. The sleeves that I sell, this is a double LP, so the sleeves that I sell can store most double LPs without any problem at all. For single LPs, no problem at all. Some double LPs, the gatefold is a little thicker, so might have a little bit of problem, but for the most part, it's like 99.9% of all double LPs will fit inside the sleeves that I sell. And so I have a couple orders of those going out today for $17.95. And then I sell lower quantities of 25 for about $9. Hold please. For $8.50. I sell quantities of 25 sleeves for $8.50, free shipping, or that includes shipping. I think I sell them for $5 plus $3.50 shipping. And I have a couple orders of that quantity going out today also. And also, as you've seen in my other videos, just about every day I sell packages of these acoustic guitar strings that I have cases of. Today, the same person bought 2 of the medium light gauge, and they bought 1 set of the medium gauge. And again, these are all 3 packs going to the same person, which we love multiple item purchases. It saves us money on shipping. Customers get a good deal because it lowers their per item cost because I give them a shipping discount when they buy more than 1. And on guitar strings, I think I actually give a 5% discount when you buy 2 or more items at the same time. So everybody wins in a situation where they buy multiples. They're happy, I'm happy, everybody's happy. Just sold a couple of nice records today. First one going out the door is some jazz from Kenny Burrell. The Kenny Burrell Quartet with Tender Gender. This is an original 1966 press. Comes with a cool little Cadet Records mail-in card, the original factory sleeve, and if I remember correctly, this record played great, and this is going out the door for $15. And the next record going out the door today, which I think I just showed you a couple days ago in a video, is Bobby Womack's Greatest Hits. This is a great album. Bobby Womack is just awesome. I wasn't that familiar with him up until maybe like a year ago, believe it or not. But as my job is listening to records and testing them to make sure they play good, I've listened to a lot of Bobby Womack over the past year, and he is just great. People that know their R&B and all that are probably really familiar with him. But I'm surprised he doesn't get more credit out there in the general public, because his stuff is really awesome, and I really like this album a lot. I've sold 2 or 3 other albums of his that were also great. Of course, this is his greatest hits, so it's going to be great. So anyway, this is only on my eBay store for a day or two, and sold, I think, on Saturday for $13. And as we do every Monday, let's take a quick pass through our numbers and see how we're looking. Like I've said before, the first thing I always like to do is check my feedback, make sure we've got that 100% going on. It's always funny, you other resellers probably have the same experience, I'm imagining, where you sell X amount of things, but you never get 100% of the feedback. Like there's always, it seems like always about 40% of the items you never get feedback. So 83 in the past month. I know I sold a lot more things than that. It's probably more than double. I know I sold more than 160 things last month. So anyway, so I just like to kind of peruse through here, make sure it's all positive. I still have that one stupid neutral still hanging on. It won't go away. So if you saw a couple days ago, I shipped out that DJ Crush record. This guy effing loves it, so that's always great to hear. The international buyer from, I think he was from Australia, that bought that Rare Poison record, he was very happy. This was an old one. This took him a long time to give me feedback there. This Rick Nelson record, I think I sold that a long time ago. So yeah, so it's always good to read good feedback. So This guy, actually, the guy that bought the Twin Peaks soundtrack CD, actually sent me a personal message, which is always nice to get, where he just personally thanked me for the packaging I did on the CD. In addition to giving me good feedback, he sent me a personal message, and so that's great. I always like getting that. So there you go. All the feedback looks great. We'll come over here and we'll just kind of look for our numbers. So first thing that should pop up at you or pop out at you is sales over the last 31 days. Previously, my 31-day total was 2,097. This 31-day total is 2,621, so improving by $600, which is not too shabby. My last time we went through this last week, my 7-day total was $682. This past 7-day total is $844. Again, I know compared to other eBay or resellers you see on YouTube, I'm not setting any new records here. We are at the beginning of what I'm trying to do, which is grow this into a full-time business. Obviously, I know $800 a week isn't anything to write home about. And again, those are just gross sales numbers. That's not even my profit. So I know it's nothing to write home about. My main thing is to see these numbers up here continue to grow. So you can see I've had a lot of good days, almost a $300 day, which for me is really good. I'm trying to average as my first milestone to begin averaging $100 a day, which would be $3,000 in gross sales every month, which translates to $36,000 a year in gross sales. And those are kind of my first milestones I'm trying to hit. So obviously hitting 844 in 7 days is more than $100 a day. So I'm very happy with that. You can see my increase of over the previous period. I'm up 141%, almost 142% over the previous month. So that's great. That's the direction I want to go. The last 90 day sales, I'm at 5,041. Previously, that total was 4,517. So the main thing that I want to see is all these numbers increasing. If you remember a couple of videos ago, this number was red and I was down from the previous period. So all the hard work that I'm doing, you can see it's paying off, and it's not anything huge. I know my numbers aren't like, wow, he's going to be a millionaire. No, it's not going to happen in 1 month or 2 months. It's going to take me a long time to get those numbers in a nice steady, going up at a nice steady rate. But that's what I'm trying to do. So far it's working. So that's what I want to see. I want to see those numbers growing. My listings, I did not do as well as I wanted to do. My active listings right now sits at 964. As I've said before, I'm trying to get my listings to an average of 1,000 to 1,200 constant active listings. Last week when we went through these numbers, my active listings was at 963. So I've only increased one listing, but I sold 76 items in the past week. So I have listed, 76 things. So, but that's not where I want to be. That's listing a little bit more than 10 a day, but I want to be doing better than that. Because like I said, I want to get over 1,000 active listings for sure. I do have one auction that's going on right now. I have two auctions going on. One that's going to end here. This is for it's for a Rush album that is out of print, and so that auction's looking really good. A lot of views, a lot of people watching, and 2 days, almost 3 days left on that auction. So, and then in a previous video, I showed you a Clan of Zymox album that's pretty rare. I'm kind of pushing it on the price. I have the auction starting at $25, but again, it's really rare. So I'm hoping to get a really good price on that, but I might have started the auction too high. We'll see. I have only 17 views on it, one person watching. So maybe that person will swoop in there and grab it. But I just put that up over the weekend, so there's still 6 days left on that auction. So this time next week, that will have sold. So, or maybe it won't, but hopefully it will have sold. So we will see. So anyway, just wanted to take a quick pass through those numbers like I do every Monday. Just verifying where I am. You can see I'm starting to put together some good days. When I first started showing you my numbers, I didn't have any days over 200. And like I said, this day I almost hit 300. That day I had a $269 day. Today I had a $77 day. So you can see little days like that hopefully will be a thing of the past, where I won't have anything under, like, you know, a $50, $60 day. That would be great. So anyway, I just want to take a quick pass through the numbers. We've done that, and everything's looking good. Well, that's all I got for today. Thanks a lot for watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit the like button. I really appreciate it. And we will catch you guys on the flip side.